All right, how is everybody doing? We are going to start a series that I am super, super excited about. For those of you who don't know my background, my name's Ben Hawley. I've been obsessed with brewing beer for the past 5 years and super passionate about craft beer and beer culture and really wanted to take my passion to the next level. And so I got a job about 4 months ago working at a commercial brewery, a local craft brewery in the area. It's been around for a long time. And going through that process of transitioning from a home brewer to the commercial side, I had a lot of questions. I wish there was a place that I could have found some answers. And so that's exactly what we're going to do with this video series. We are going to have a series of episodes dedicated to the transition from the homebrew side to the commercial side. We're going to start by defining our terms. We're going to start by explaining sort of the different positions at a craft brewery and what those positions sort of entail. And that obviously varies depending on the size of the brewery and how the brewery is set up. But conceptually, when you're looking for jobs, what do those jobs actually mean? Because sometimes you can read them or the descriptions, but it's a little bit confusing as to what's actually happening. So we'll shed some light on that piece of the puzzle. Then we'll sort of move into, do you actually want to work at a craft brewery, or is it your idea of working at a craft brewery? So we're going to break down what you should be prepared for from a mental standpoint, what you should be prepared for from a physical standpoint, what daily operations are really like, and what that break-in phase is really like, and really sort of getting into discussing some really good skills that you have developed as a home brewer that carry over very well into the commercial side. And then what are some areas where you're really going to have to make sure that you spend some energy and time developing those skills to be successful. So we'll get into that, and then we'll sort of finish the series with, how do you physically go about getting a job? As somebody, what do you want to be looking for as somebody with no experience on the commercial side? What kind of jobs should you be looking for? What kind of breweries you should be looking at? Where you should be looking for those breweries? Should I be talking to the bartender at the tasting room? Or are there other ways that I should be getting my foot in the door, so to speak? So we'll break all that down. I'll walk you through how I did it, how things that I would have done differently, things that I thought were pretty successful. And then once you've narrowed down your opportunities and where you want to potentially work and some options, then what are some simple things you can do to make sure that you're positioning yourself as best you can in order to get that job at that brewery. So without further ado, crack open a beer, and I will see you on the first episode.